Hi everybody. The number one object that I've chosen to represent myself is my Bible. My Bible to me represents the Word of God, and the Word of God is priority in my life. That is foundation of who I am. About 7 years ago, I was at school, and one of my friends invited me to a youth group that she'd been attending, and reluctantly I agreed to go. I was confused on why she seemed so excited about it, and this just she was so excited about God and about Jesus and all of this, and I just thought it was kind of weird. I'd been raised around people that went to church, but um, just not just not completely in church. They had just kind of went every so often, and I had a bad idea of who God was. And this girl, she seemed so excited about it, so I just thought, this is weird. This is not normal. And so I agreed to go, and when I went, um, I just felt something that I never felt before, and I gave my heart to God. I was saved, and I've been saved for almost 7 years now. And God is the foundation of my life. I try to do what I can to please Him every day. I try to read the Bible. I try to pray. We go to church regularly. My husband is a preacher, and I do lead the worship team or lead the worship at our church. Not that that matters. The titles don't matter by any means, but it's a privilege that we've been able to do that. So God has blessed us tremendously. The number one blessing that God has given me is my family. My husband, we were led to each other through church. We met in church. Like I said, he is a preacher, and we have two daughters. They're twins, and I think that in itself is kind of a miracle. Twins are just kind of rare occurrence, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, Sean, my husband, is a firefighter and a preacher. He is 30, and we have known each other for almost 4 years now, been married for almost 2, and we had our babies 8 months ago. And this one right here is Olivia, and she is, I don't know if I said this, but this is my second object, the picture of my family. So this is Olivia. Olivia was firstborn, and Avery was secondborn. Avery was nearly 9 pounds, and Olivia was 7'3". Because Avery was so big, she was born by a C-section, and the doctors and nurses were pretty blown away by how big she was. It's not common at all for twins to be born that big, but big babies run in my family. And total, I had almost 6 or a little over 16 pounds of baby, and I was glad to have them because it was pretty uncomfortable towards the end. But yeah, so my family is a very, very important part of my life, and I'm very grateful that I have them. My husband and I come from a small family. My family is the main parts of my family is just my parents and my grandparents. I don't have brothers and sisters. I'm an only child. My husband, however, he has 6 brothers and sisters, not including himself, and they all have spouses, they all have kids, and so we try our best to keep close to all of them because we want to raise our kids close to all those people, because I think it's important to stay close into your immediate family. And so my third object, so I have the Bible representing the Word of God in my life. The second one is my family, the picture. And then the third one is my guitar. This right here represents music in my life. For me, music is a huge part of my life. I told my mom when I was 5 years old that I wanted to be a singer. I'm not the greatest at the instruments. I'm not the greatest at guitar or piano. I do play them a little bit, but not enough to where I would say that I was any really good at them. But I do sing on our worship team, and I've been singing for as long as I can remember. Music's always playing in my house. Music's always playing in my head. I'm always singing. I just love music, and those are 3 things that I think do a pretty decent job of representing the core part of who I am.